Hello everybody and welcome back to new Eriador when Manrofor is chased by a baby zombie. Isn't that beautiful? Always great to see. So yeah, welcome back to the server. Today we wanna continue a little bit over here in the mini game area that we've got behind our base, or the Riddle Challenge it is called. And we want to continue building our entry hall here. And by the end of the video, this shall look really fantastic. And because I need help with the building process, I've got some helpers around. So Chrysia is here.
Yoo-hoo!
Manrofor.
Hey guys.
And Brett is somewhere as well. And yeah, together we want to build a hall here. And I think to start off with, I want to quickly explain what our plans are before I show you the process. There's Brett. So the hall is going to be a kind of dome shape out of stone, so it looks like a cave. It will wrap around our monument throwing devices, which we built a few episodes ago, and they simply function in a way that you can just place some gravity blocks on the monument, and then they will be thrown into the center, just like so. And like that we can stack them up, but right now we can't see them. So in the center we need a little bit of a deeper spot, so kind of a pond we'll create in the center. And then a dome coming up to the middle where we have an opening there. And then there should be a cave, I think, starting in this corner and going up to the base where the gate is kind of. And yeah, this is kind of the steps that we want to take today. I want to bring you in from time to time and just make it a little bit more casual. So we'll, I think, get started now with laying out the dimensions and counting out some blocks, building some circles for the dome and stuff like that. So we'll see how far we'll be in a moment after the next cut. So we're currently working on bringing the walls up. So this is how far we got already. It's a, as I said, dome shape. So we're building a perfect sphere without the bottom part of it. And Chrysia down there is clearing some stuff for the lake that shall be in the center. And now I can really imagine already how this is going to look like with the drop in the center, because you can just walk around here on this level. And then there's the stuff where you can look into the center, and that's just going to be extremely cool, I think. So we'll continue until we reach the top. I hope that this will fit into here and we don't have to clear too much of the ceiling. I knew it. I think that we reached a level where we can't stand on the block stand anymore if we place anything, and there's quite a lot of roof still to go here. If you just have a look from this angle, this is the gap that we have to bridge. Here we just reached the corner of where we can see the sky, but I think that we need to change the beacon over there to haste and start digging away some things here, because this will be in the way as soon as we start building. And yeah, as you can see down there, it changed as well, and the wall is quite high up, and I think it looks pretty fantastic if we just go into this valley, or yeah, cave, dome, whatever you want to call this. It just fits in the yeah, catapults for the sand perfectly into this dome shape. And now you can already kind of imagine how this is going to look like. It's a totally different look than what it was before, and I like that a lot. So yeah, I will go ahead and change the beacon and start digging away some blocks. I'm just on my way back from the base and thought I'd bring you in. Look at this, this looks so great. Let's have a look at this again, cause I can't get enough of this. If you just fly like this, there's a deep black hole in the ground, perfectly round. And then on the ground here you can see we also did some things. So the dome is all the way to the roof, and this won't be closed, it will stay open like it is now. And in here we now have our kind of cave feel building, and in here where Chrysia is building right now, we need to have some water, and I think we can already start placing. Whoa, there was the wrong key. I didn't mean to take another rocket. I wanted to see if there's water in here. Yes, there is, so we can quickly just flood this and see how this will look. If that's alright with Crescia, I guess. So infinite water source here. And now we can just fill this in with water, and I think I will speed this up just a tiny bit. I just quickly wanted to show you this. I thought of going to the outside of the dome, and this looks pretty spectacular if you ask me. Let's have a look at it from another perspective from up here. Yeah, it definitely looks kind of cool having this in place here, and we've got plenty of space on the outside to hide some technical stuff for corridors and secret passages. I think will be pretty good. It's still quite hostile again, so maybe the lighting needs to be changed a bit, but definitely was worth stepping out of the dome and taking a look at this. Alright, I haven't been on the server for a week now, and that's because I was super busy with other things that I might come to a little bit later, but I want to start off in the multiplayer menu here because I want to see what the others did while I was gone, and take you with me to take a look at the impressions. That looks good. I'm inside still, that's where I locked off. And so, wow, that changed drastically here. Oh, let's quickly sleep the night away and the rain. You can only sleep at night. It's not nighttime. That's interesting. So we need to keep the rain around, but that's maybe why there's water in here. It looks like we now have a passageway up here. I had the idea and built this up a little bit on the creative server, so we can have a way that we can walk up, and then there's now the inner part completely done. That is crazy. And on the outside here, we have our walkway around. So this is, I think technically all done already. There's still redstone stuff back here. We can walk to this place. This needs to be covered up, and I totally lost orientation. So let's take a rocket. If I had any on me, I'm not prepared. Because then I could go up, but there's a beacon. So that means that this way is our base. Alright, stacked my way out of here, got myself some rockets, and now I know what directions the base is. It's this way, so I also know that this way we wanna exit the hall. And I hope I've got a shovel with me. I do, because then I can tear this down while I am on my way down. So the layout for this room is pretty simple, I think. On one side we want to have an entrance from the top, and on one side we want to have the entrance to the games, and this way here is the entrance to the games. So we can open up the wall and there will be like a entryway where people can drop off stuff, sleep in a bed and so on, and then go to the first rooms. And this is this side, and on the other side, just all the way across, we'll have another opening just like that one, and this opening then is going to have a cave that is curving up to the top. Because right now, if you don't have any rockets on you, you're kind of screwed and need to stack your way out of here, and that's not what I want. Let me quickly sleep the night away, cause then we can also get rid of the rain. So I will quickly grab myself some materials so we can start building up that cave, and I will tell you then what I have been up to during the week. I thought about this a little bit, and I think I want to use the curve of the dome just for the shape of the cave as well, so we can go all the way around like so and then exit up there. And therefore we just need to place a bunch of stone around here, always going up every 2 or 3 blocks and trying to make it so we can get the curve around in the right way. But I think that that's going to be pretty straightforward, because we can always just eyeball it and put down a few blocks, and if we don't like it we can always rip those blocks out again or place a few more if the curve isn't right. And the reason why we are putting those all every 2 or 3 blocks is because I want to have slabs then, so we can sprint up the staircase. And that's all my blocks already from the first stack. I need to grab myself way more stacks than this, but I'm pretty happy with how this is already turning out. I already told you in the last episode that we are in the process of buying a house, and as you can imagine that has taken up quite a lot of time, and that is why I haven't been up to playing or recording anything. And I think it will still eat up a lot of my time, because there's so many things that I need to do. It is not only all the contract stuff and that kind of things, it is also a lot of preparation for actually getting into there. I think that we'll get into the house in December, so we still have about 4 months left, but those 4 months are going to run away so quickly, because we need to get all the materials for renovating it. And to be able to renovate something, you need to figure out how you want it to look actually. And right now we are not too sure for each room how we want to decorate it. We are pretty sure, for example, for the bedroom, what kind of theme we want to go for there. But it is even more difficult in Minecraft, because in Minecraft, if you do interior design, you just do it for your rooms that you're building up. But if you do it in a house or for your own room, you will see this for quite some time. You won't rip out the wallpaper or put new paint on the walls so quickly. So you need to figure out what you really want and get a good idea what you could do. And so I'm spending a lot of time on Google Pictures these days and just getting ideas how we want to have it looking. If there is somebody out there watching this video right now that is doing something like interior design for his job, then feel free to send me a message on Discord, and maybe we can play around with some ideas with you if you're doing that for your profession. That would be kind of cool if there would be somebody. But otherwise, it will still take up a lot of time. We need to go to stores and have a look at different wallpapers, at different techniques, figuring out the flooring for the rooms. And since we have to do all the rooms at once, we have to figure out a lot of rooms at the same time. If it was just one, I think it would be way easier. So that is what I'm kind of up to. There's another thing, which is more of a toy for myself, because as you know, in Minecraft, I'm all about automation. I'm not too much of a builder. I like to automate things, and in real life, I like to automate things as well. Being able to tell something that it should do something automatically so you don't have to think about it anymore is something I quite like. So far in my apartment, I've got on my heaters little devices that I can program, so it is heating up the rooms at the times where I tell it to, especially in the winter. Right now in summer I've got it turned off, but in winter, if I know that I will be back from work at a certain time, I can start heating up the rooms already half an hour before, so when I get home it is already nice and cozy. Same goes for the morning. I know that when my alarm is ringing, and so the bathroom will be heated up a little bit just before that, so I don't have to be in a cold bathroom, and I don't have to waste lots of energy because I am heating the bathroom all night. And that is just a tiny thing that I could do, but now if I get a house, I could do much more, because it is well invested then, and I know that I won't rip it out a few years from now on. And so I'm looking into different technologies how we could achieve the automation process, because since the house is already there, the electric wires are already in the voids, and I won't rip out all the voids to just put in some more wires. And so I need a wireless solution, and I think that we might go with something that is called Homematic, which is a wireless solution to do automation after you put in lots of things. And just looking at the technology and figuring out what kind of devices we could use and what devices we want to place, what kind of things we want to automate even, is taking up also quite a lot of time, but it's a lot of fun. And I'm wondering if you are interested in such things as well, and if you would like to see me talk about some devices maybe, and watch me when it's the time putting those into my house and explaining how I'm automating things in real life, because that's not technically Minecraft content, but since it's automation, I could imagine that a lot of my viewers would be interested in such things. Let me know in the comments down below. But now you can maybe understand why I am having quite a hard time playing the game right now and recording, because it's a lot of things that I need to do when I get back from work. And so yeah, this is what I'm currently up to. I think you can imagine also now how the cave is going to shape, and I think that I will grab myself some slabs now, so we place them in and actually can sprint up and down. And there we have it. At least we can now sprint up and down this pathway here, and this needs to be decorated like it is a cave, but I don't see me doing this really, because I think that some people on the server could make a way better job with this, making this look like a cave, but at least we've got the pathway now to the top. And what I'm thinking is that we could have some little areas like here where, thank you skeleton, instead of having stone there, we could have some bushes hanging down, and so we could actually look into this area from up there where we have our pathway. I think that that is looking then pretty good. And so I think that the work on this now, I think I am wrapping this up, because I don't think that doing more of this will help tremendously. I need help from other people, and I think I really want to start with the first room. I've got great ideas for the redstone contraptions that I want to put in there. So I hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you did, then of course feel free to leave a like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and share this video with your friends. And I hope then to see you in the next video. Until then, have a great day.